So Biden is kind of acknowledging what we're suffering at the gas pump right now, but he's not actually willing to do anything that would fix it, like we talked about yesterday. What he's offering us instead is a Band-Aid fix. He's offering somewhat of a rebate to us.
Mr. President, are you considering a pause on the federal gas tax, Mr. President? We know that you're considering it, and Secretary Gelly spoke about it yesterday.
Yes, I'm considering it.
How soon can we expect a decision?
Well, I hope I have a decision based on data I'm looking for by the end of the week.
Okay, so first of all, maybe someone who is more schooled in tax law than I am can answer this question. Does Biden, as the chief executive, the president of the United States, does he actually have the power to do this? Can he just unilaterally suspend a tax? Because it seems to me that this would require an act of Congress, would it not? This is a legislative role. Congress has the power to levy taxes. The chief executive doesn't have the power to just hand down a tax. And if he doesn't have the power to hand it down, how does he have the power to just rescind this? Again, if there's any tax attorneys who are listening, I'd be very interested in your take on this, because if Biden actually has the power to do this, then let's have this conversation and let's talk about what other kind of taxes can be suspended to. Can we suspend all the taxes? Just maybe for a year, none of us pay any taxes, and we just see if all of the money that the government takes for us is actually necessary for our lives and to run the government, because I suspect that the government would be just fine without our tax money. And yet we would be a lot better off if we got to actually keep the money that we earned. So does Biden have the power to do this? I don't know. It's going to be like 18 cents that you would save on the gallon, but that's nothing compared to how much the gas prices have increased overall. They're twice as expensive now as they were a year ago. So 18 cents is just, I don't know, it feels like he's throwing us breadcrumbs. It feels like he's saying, oh, here's some pennies, here's some nickels for you to keep you quiet for a little while so you don't notice the fact that I'm not doing what I actually should be doing to address inflation, that I'm going to keep spending and I'm going to refuse to drill and I'm going to keep pushing green energy and secretly laugh behind my hand because this is the way to transition us into a quote unquote green economy away from those evil fossil fuels. I don't really want this rebate. I don't really want Biden to do this, but if he can, I'd rather him just, abolish all the taxes.